Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back on Modern Warfare, and I wanted to share with you guys the best class setup for the brand new Season 6 blueprint, the AK-47 Gilded Arm. This is a blueprint that you unlock very early here in the Battle Pass, obviously coming with the Season 6 Battle Pass, and it's actually a really cool one. What you're watching right now is me demonstrate what this specific class setup that I'm about to share with you plays like, so you guys can get an idea of how it's going to play before you even run it yourself and decide if you want to use it or not. Overall, I think it's a pretty decent blueprint. There were a few attachments that I wanted to change on this thing. It seems to be a pretty mobile class setup with the 5.45 39mm 30 round mags that are on there, which if you don't know actually boost the fire rate and hurt the damage and hurt the range. So obviously this is meant to be a little bit mobile, and there's a few attachments that don't really go with that setup. So I wanted to change it just a little bit so we can make this much better, and hopefully you guys will be able to do really well with this thing. I also really like the camo that came with the blueprint. We have basically this bronze / chrome combination, and it makes the AK look pretty insane with the white mag on there. So overall, again, pretty cool blueprint. I want to share with you guys this class setup, and hopefully you guys will be able to dominate. So if you guys look at the attachments, if you guys take a look at the attachments that we're going to be using, the muzzle that we're using is the muzzle brake. We're keeping this the same as the original blueprint. We're getting recoil stabilization with this. The only thing we're hurting here is our ADS speed. As most of you guys know, there's no aiming stability with ARs because we don't really have idle sway, so we're not really losing aiming stability, so the stats will lie to you a little bit here. But muzzle brake is a cool attachment to keep on. It's not really hurting your class at all. You're just getting recoil stabilization. So overall, good attachment to run. We're not going to be using a barrel. We're also not going to be using a laser. Now, the first attachment that I decided to take off was the optic. Because this is going to be a fairly mobile AK class setup, I think it's pretty useless to have a scope on there. As most of you guys know, for those of you that play super aggressive, it's kind of hard to be aggressive and have a scope on your weapon. Plus, the AKs have great iron sights, so there's really no point in losing more ADS speed with that optic. We can use that attachment for something a little bit more beneficial. So we're taking the optic off. The stock that we're going to be using is the skeleton stock. This is going to give you ADS speed as well as aim, walking, movement speed. Again, great for that mobility. And the ADS speed boost here will make up for the muzzle brake that we're running at the beginning. So the skeleton stock. The underbarrel that we're going to be using is the Merc foregrip. So I decided to throw this on since we got rid of the scope. And we're using the Merc foregrip for the hipfire accuracy. Obviously, if we're going to be aggressive with this thing, we want to have good hipfire accuracy since a lot of our gunfights are probably going to be up close and personal. But what's also nice is we're getting recoil control as well. So we're getting a really nice boost to accuracy and control with this. Merc foregrip, a fantastic way to go. The ammo that we're running, we're keeping the same. Again, that 5.45 39mm 30 round mag. This is kind of unique because obviously you're getting that fire rate boost and you're getting recoil control. However, your cons are damage and range. So you guys can see in the stats that you are losing a lot of damage and you are losing pretty significant range here. However, our fire rate boost is absolutely insane. We're getting a nice mobility boost as well as a nice control boost. And although it looks like you're hurting your damage a lot and you feel like this AK is not going to be able to do anything, because of that massive fire rate boost and because of some of the other attachments that we're running, it's still going to be very accurate and you're going to be able to kill people just as quick. So the 30 round mag, again, 5.45 39mm ammunition. And last but not least, the rear grip that we're running is stippled grip tape. As you guys could probably tell when clicking on the blueprint, it only comes with 4 attachments, so you can add a 5th. And that I decided to add stippled grip tape for the ADS speed and the sprint to fire speed. And what's great about this is it's essentially a free attachment because you're not losing aiming stability. So you're basically just getting those 2 free pros, which are going to be great for a mobile and aggressive class setup like this one. But those are the attachments that we're going to be running on this Gilded Arm blueprint for the AK. I'll give you guys one last look at all the stats and attachments that come with this specific class setup. If you guys have any questions or anything else to add about this specific class setup, please make sure to leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure and try to help some of you guys out. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.